Hi, this is BB from clutterclearinglifecoaching.com, and today I want to talk about learning to trust yourself again. Let's examine that for a minute. Learning to trust yourself again, meaning that you trusted yourself before and it may not have worked out the way you wanted. You may have made some bad decisions. That could be business decisions, family decisions, marital decisions, a decision for anything, a decision to keep an unhealthy vice when you know you should quit, but you made a decision, well, you're just going to keep doing it. And you see that it's not working, it's not helping your health in any way, but you made a bad decision. So even that, your subconscious mind will hold as an unhealthy bad decision and cause you not to trust yourself. See, when you look into your memory banks of bad decisions, there are bad ones, things that you actually messed up with, your own health, your own life, that you hold yourself responsible for, that is actually going to come up as well as a bad decision. So you can't trust yourself. Like you should have quit smoking maybe 5 years ago, but you smoke still. You're still smoking. So it will count that as a bad decision. So it doesn't matter. You have your memory banks have all of these things tied in there. So when you ask yourself, well, why can't I trust myself? I find like I'm not wanting to trust myself. I'm wanting to rely on other people's decision-making skills instead of my own. And they're losing too. They're making bad decisions just like you. But you just can't seem to get yourself to make a decision and stick to it. You need to ask someone else. You need to run this by somebody else, a relative, a friend, a co-worker, somebody on Facebook or Twitter. You need to have somebody else say it's okay, so you're not trusting yourself. And they'll probably tell you the same thing basically. Yeah, well, it's gonna go either way. You either lose or you win, or you succeed. Because they don't know either. It's a gamble for them as well. Because if it's an investment where money is concerned, it's an investment that could go either way. If they invested $1,000, it could go either way. They could lose it, or they could, come out with a healthy profit. So can you. See, this is how it works. But like you find that it's getting harder and harder for you to trust yourself. You could have made a bad investment in a relationship, and it did not go well. You expected, every day was going to be just the best day and everything that was promised, and it didn't go the way you planned. Now, you're afraid to trust yourself regarding somebody new, because they come with their own set of problems. They come with their own baggage. So you see it all, and it's okay because you're willing to be there, but you have this reservation. Is this good for me? And you need to consult with someone else. So you're having a hard time making a decision because you can't trust yourself. So what do you do when you're feeling it? Because you know it, right? Or anything. Let's look at one more. That you trusted yourself, and you invested on a cruise, and you were seasick every single day for a 7-day cruise, and you swore, oh my God, I will never do that again. So you said, well, I trusted my decision. Did you stop to find out if you were going to be seasick? Did you ask your doctor before you left, well, if just on the off chance I get seasick, can you give me something? Did you do your research on it? Because they may have medication on the cruise, but it might be something you're allergic to. Then how that works. Or the cruise itself, you might say, well, everything is included in the package except for drinks. And you you like the occasional beer or whatever, and you go on there, you left your wallet at home, there's no way to get a beer. All the food is free, but, and you said, well, I trusted my instincts, I thought this was all going to be a part of it. Did you find out from the beginning? No. Most likely you did not. So a lot of times when we get to the state of not trusting ourselves, and we can feel it, and when that happens, if you slow down in the process, as you're feeling it, let's say you want to make a decision on something, and you have to trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust what you feel, trust your heart, and you're feeling that hold back, like you need to consult with someone else. What happens to you in that moment? You feel a sense of self-resentment. You start to get irritated. You start to get frustrated. You start to feel, what is wrong with me? I am not this person. I make decisions. Why can't I see it. I know what to do. I know what to expect. I've done the research, but I can't seem to just do it. What is wrong here? How do we get out of that? Let's not fight it. It's there. It happened. We're in this place mentally and emotionally. Get a piece of paper and a pen. This is the most basic thing that you can do on your end in wherever you are. In your office, in the bathroom, get something. A pen and a piece of paper. Write down what it is that you're not trusting your instincts or your guts with, or your own intuition. Write it down, then just beneath that, write down 3 things that you feel is holding you back because you're afraid they will go wrong and you're not going to get what you want out of this. Then beneath those 3, write 3 to 5 or 100 of things that you know is right about doing what this is. That what you want. I want to do this because blah blah blah. I want to do this because I've done the research. I want to do this because somebody else did this. This is what they got. I want to do this because, yes, I know it can go wrong, but I am okay with that. And I guarantee you at some point in writing these down, something will click in your head. And you will start to feel that your brain starts to relax, start to relax a little bit more, to put you in that position of making a decision all on your own without having to rely on someone else, or feeling, or fearing, or dreading that you're doing something that you don't trust yourself doing. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Best thing to do is to do your research. Understand that there's a risk in everything that you're going to choose to do. There's a bit of risk. I usually say when you turn on the tap, the water comes out. But what if the water company, you don't know, I don't know, the water company is cut off, the water is gone for 10 minutes. I turn it on, I'm like, whoa, there's no water. What happened there? I trusted my instinct and I felt sure that the water would be there, and I don't know. Pick up the phone, I call the company, my panic will subside, and 10 minutes later we have water again. It's not a major thing, but sometimes we have to look at things with less severity than we do. And this is to get it down on a piece of paper, or use any method that coaches offer, or a therapist. If it's really bad, my suggestion is to get a therapist, a qualified, certified therapist. And you can use a coach, you can use me, you can use a life coach in conjunction with the therapy. That's I think is okay. But if it's just where you're just having to make decisions and you're starting the onset of the dread that's coming on, and you start to feel that resentment against yourself for not just doing what you need to do and get on with it, then I can help you. I will post the link to my website in the description under this video. It's clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. That is clearing out the clutter, the fear, the phobia, the mistrust, the distrust, whatever it is that got you in this state in the first place. It's clutterclearinglifecoaching.com to get you to a place that you need to be. Make sure you look over my website, fill out the contact form, put your phone number. I will call you as soon as I'm able to, and we will set up a meeting where we can do face-to-face like Zoom, however you need it, because I'm working remotely at this present time. And until my next video, peace and trust yourself. Do your research and trust yourself.